morning. Today we are starting off with more rain, more thunder out there, and more chances for it today too. So it's just another active day as we're looking off to the northeast. That's where most of the storm activity has moved to beyond the FM area. We had a brief round of rain move through, very short-lived, but enough that it did coat the roads, and you might be waking up to some raindrops on your windowsill here this morning. And we've got more rain again affecting other parts of the valley, thunderstorms too. Here's a look at your radar and satellite map. Overall, these showers and thunder showers riding right along a boundary here, where we're warmer to the south and east of it, cooler to the north, and this is kind of the focus for those showers and thunder showers. They've been weakening overnight, but still they're out there and impacting us, especially in northwest Minnesota this morning. Over into eastern North Dakota, it's looking a little quieter. Fargo, Moorhead, we've really quieted things down. Those showers have moved off to the northeast into places like Norman County. The focus here in Fosston along Highway 2 in eastern parts of Polk County, back over to Bagley and Clearbrook, seeing some rain there too, and a little bit of lightning. And then another little cluster of lightning and thunder here in Lake of the Woods County, and this is heading to the northeast, so moving up into the Baudette area here shortly. And then the rain stretches back through Thief River Falls, northwestern Polk County, Grand Forks getting some light rain at this point in time. So a little rain to greet you this morning in some of those areas. It's in the upper 50s in Hallock, in Thief River Falls, and Crookston right now, 57 degrees there. Warmer to the south, 70 degrees in Fergus Falls. Fargo is at 68. And your winds are light, starting to see a little more northerly turn to the wind, and wind speeds up to about 10 miles per hour. Visibility looks great, except for, again, those areas where we've got the rain coming down. So we have a couple of rounds of rain and thunderstorms today. The first one happening now, in fact, affecting us in southeastern North Dakota, back up into northeastern Minnesota. And heading into the morning hours, we'll watch this continue to be a possibility, the chance for some rain or maybe even a rumble of thunder. This is noon, still seeing some of that stick around. And by 3 o'clock, more of us enjoying sunshine, a break in the action, temperatures rising into the 80s south and barely getting to that 70-degree range up to the northwest. So a big temperature range here from north to south, and can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm popping up here this afternoon, though most of us will stay on the dry side. The better bet for rain and thunder will once again come later this evening and overnight tonight. And here's a look at that. You could see some of those storms moving into eastern North Dakota by 10 o'clock, and then heading into the overnight hours, a large area of rain and some strong storms blast through with the potential for some strong winds right along the state line between North and South Dakota, at least with this particular model scenario. But you can see into the morning hours on Thursday, we're looking at the potential for rain and thunderstorms continuing overnight. So we'll be talking about this likely again tomorrow morning, some areas of rain. The good thing is that should move on, and we're looking at a better fourth coming up here. We'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, our severe thunderstorm risk for today and tonight. This is mainly for the evening hours tonight and into the overnight hours. And the best bet will be right where we saw the radar, the future radar, really light up down along the state line there. And then lesser likelihood as you head northward. Wind will be the greatest threat, though. I can't rule out some hail and even an isolated tornado, but that's more likely out to the west in western Dakotas. So heading into tomorrow, into the 4th of July, you can see some lingering areas of rain in the first half of the day, very light stuff, but the second half looks pretty good at this point. We're going to see some partly cloudy skies and temperatures that are into the mid to upper 70s to about 80 degrees. And heading into fireworks time tomorrow night, so far so good. It's looking like we've got that quieter weather sticking around. And by the time we head into the weekend, still unsettled Friday and Saturday with temperatures that are in the mid 70s to around 80 degrees here in your forecast over the holiday weekend. And we just keep that going as we head into next week too. So not one of those 4th of Julys where we're roasting or anything like that, but I'm just really glad to see the forecast models cooperating with our plans for the 4th for those of us who are going to be out in the afternoon and evening.
It's good to know that Mother Nature cares about our calendar
right?
And what day things fall on.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. We're going to be heading out live to Detroit Lakes, where we find Abby Furchner getting ready for the 4th of July holiday.